Yuki and John's Patreon buffet.
Hello, everybody out there in buffet land. This is John Brennan coming to you live from the buffet studio. There is no buffet studio. I'm literally in a basement. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just making shit up. I'm lying to you right now. I'm sorry if I'm lying. I'm a piece of shit. I'm going to hell. They told me that in 4th grade when I had my first confession. I said that I was mean to my brother and I cursed at my mother, and the priest was like, "You're going to hell, little boy." So, fuck, I'm going to be burning in hell, so I might as well keep lying. I might as well keep doing all that stuff. So anyway, I'm fucking, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But here we go. So, Yuki Nakamura, my co-host and my partner and my friend. Yuki's my friend. I just figured that out. Yuki's also my friend. Yuki's in Japan right now, and I was gonna put out an episode that we recorded last month. I have maybe 3 or 4 in the bank, but I'm not sure the next time that Yuki's gonna be able to record. Yuki and I are gonna be able to record together, so. I'm going to put up an encore here, and what I'm going to do is something special. I'm going to combine two-parter episodes that we did, Soaking Part 1 and Soaking Part 2. Now, for everybody out there who doesn't know what soaking is, you're about to get an education in soaking. It's a sexual thing, and if that's what makes you horny, awesome. You're going to love this episode. If that's what doesn't make you horny, it still might be educational, because Yuki, I knew what soaking was, and I sort of let Yuki into the soaking world, and he got very moist over it. So here we go. We're going to put this out, and also partly the reason I'm doing this, I could kind of announce now, I've finished a short movie, and that's what I've been working on all this month, July 2025, even though I'm putting this out in August. It's a little short movie called Never Finger Bang a Wendigo, and I'm very proud of it. I shot it last year with Liz Shack, my cousins and my brother, and we shot it on old school VHS tapes. We got a old VHS camera from the early 90s, maybe late 80s, and yeah, we shot it fully on SOV, shot on video. And I transferred the tapes over to digital. I edited the whole damn thing this month, and I'm really proud of it. I don't know. I think it's very funny. It makes me laugh, at least. So yeah, I've been preparing that. I'm going to put that into a bunch of festivals, and I'm going to put up a sneak preview of it at Yuki and John's Patreon buffet. So that's very exciting, and it's the first short movie that I finished in over a year. I forgot what the last short movie I even worked. Oh, the last short movie that I acted in was Dwayne Steeler and James Boylan's Portrait of a Payback. I played the villain in that, and that actually just screened in Italy, and it screened in Manhattan. It's doing very well. So short movies are very cool, and I just love working on those damn things. And I'm building up towards a feature, which I'm probably going to shoot in early 2026. But I don't think I'm going to do it on VHS. It was just, I might do a bunch more shorts on VHS cam, but I don't think it's sustainable for a feature. Maybe I'll do it on mini DV. Maybe I'll do it on High 8. Maybe I'll do it on an iPhone. Maybe I'll just be a big boy and shoot it on a Blackmagic or an Arri Alexa or a Red. Who knows what the fuck's going to happen? But I definitely know that a full feature-length motion picture shot on VHS, to me, is maybe a little cumbersome at this point in time. But the shorts, experimental shorts and comedy shorts and little horror shorts, definitely VHS is the way to go, because it looks very cool, and it's just a nice throwback aesthetic. So I'm very proud of Never Finger Bang a Wendigo, and don't worry, it's pretty much like a feminist movie. I got a bunch of dudes, and Liz Shack made a feminist horror comedy. I don't know how we did it, because we sort of improvised our way through, but it turned out very nice, and that's coming soon. I'm going to submit it to a bunch of festivals. Anyway, that's kind of the reason why I'm doing this encore. Yuki's busy. I'm busy. We do have a bunch of episodes in the bank, but in order to not let that lapse, just in case him and I can't get together in the next 2 or 3 weeks to record, we're going to do this encore. And so this is a combination, Soaking Part 1, Soaking Part 2. And let us know your thoughts on soaking in the comments and on social media and all that stuff. And please, as always, send in your suggestions. We love suggestions. We do a lot of episodes where The subject was suggested to us by the audience, so please, any thoughts that come to mind. Anyway, here, without further ado, this is Soaking Part 1 and then Soaking Part 2 by Yuki and John's Podcast Buffet, presented by Yuki and John's Patreon Buffet. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a great August, everybody.
Yuki and John's Patreon Buffet.
All right, Yuki.
John, we're back.
We're back in effect. We're back hanging out. We're talking about some crazy shit today.
Yes.
This was another suggestion that you had, and I think it's a great one because I knew that I heard about this, but I didn't really look deeper into it until you mentioned how fucking crazy it is.
Well, actually, I knew what was that? His name? Not the John Bergio.
John Bergio.
Not his buddy.
Oh, Fletcher.
Fletcher told me that.
Fletcher told you about... Okay, so today's topic is soaking.
Soaking, yes.
And we have Fletcher to thank. Now, soaking is... And I'm going to read this from Wikipedia, which isn't always true, but I think in this case it is.
It's there?
Yeah, it's on Wikipedia. So, soaking, and then in parentheses, it says sexual practice.
Okay.
And here we go. So it says soaking, also known as marinating or floating, is a sexual practice of inserting the penis into the vagina, but not subsequently thrusting, reportedly used by some members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. News sources do not report it being a common practice, and some Latter-day Saints have said that soaking is an urban legend and not an actual practice. Others report knowing church members who have soaked. One said it's difficult to, who cares about it if it's... Soaking serves as a purported loophole to a sexual conduct code of conduct called the Law of Chastity, which states that all sex outside of a heterosexual marriage is a sin, and further bars masturbation for church members. Oh, fuck that. While it purportedly circumvents the church's restrictions, top leaders have stated that it is wrong to touch the private parts of another person's body, even if clothed, outside of a monogamous heterosexual marriage. So what soaking is, in our terms, is you're ready to fuck, and instead of going in and thrusting in and out, because you fuck like a jackrabbit, right? You're like, you pound it.
Yeah, so...
You pound that pussy.
So basically...
Yeah.
You insert...
Then
that's it.
Freeze. You don't move.
No move.
You just have your cock in a pussy. And they're saying here, it's soaking is for heterosexuals. I wonder what the gay version of soaking is. Like if you put your cock into some guy's ass and you just sit there, they think you died or something. What the fuck is going on? It's like thrust.
Feel like a constipated.
There you go. You feel like that's what we'll call it, constipation. Yeah. But so this soaking thing, you sit there and you don't move. How do you come? How do you come, Yuki? You did this before, right? You soaked?
No.
Oh, you never soaked?
Well, I'm not the,
Mormon or whatever.
No.
Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints.
Like a bunny.
Like a bunny, yeah. You fuck. I'm like a barbarian when I'm there. I go nuts. I just like making noises and grunting and thrusting.
Isn't that the crime? I mean, so you insert, then no movement? But how do you come?
How do you come? I mean, you just like sit there.
You sit there like then. Okay, this is if you just sit there 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then
what?
Your dick gonna go.
It's gonna shrink, right? You're gonna lose your erections. I think,
right.
Unless you're so horny. Okay, the way I think soaking could work, and it might be amazing, is if you don't jerk off or have sex for like 6 months, and you're so horny that as soon as you insert it into the vagina, you just explode. You don't even need to thrust. You just put it in, soak for like a second, and then explosion.
Isn't that against human nature? Because the sex is, I think, two. Well, we're not. We're animals.
Two reasons why we fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
One.
Yeah.
To have kids,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Two. To have pleasure, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't move, there's no pleasure. You just like.
It's just so they're saying it's a loophole.
No.
That it's because they're saying in the eyes of God or whatever, that it's a sin to fuck outside of marriage. So if you're with a woman and you're like, baby, tonight we don't have to fuck. We're just gonna soak. And then it's like, oh, well, good. That's not a sin. And then you just soak for like a half hour and leave.
You know what?
What?
That's why Mormons, they can have more than one wife.
They can.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking. Once they're married, orgies.
Yeah.
They are fucking. They have like a different woman on every floor.
Right. But
Yeah.
it's not the sin.
It's not a sin. It's a party.
It's a party, right?
I want to be Mormon. I mean, what do Mormons believe in? Do you even know? Don't they believe some guy is Jesus or something?
I don't know about, well, the I'm not a religious guy, you know that. I
Yeah.
mean, but Mormon, it's crazy. I mean, do they believe Jesus?
I think they believe that some guy came back as Jesus and gave them a new book. All I know about Mormonism is from what I learned from the Book of Mormon, really. And then I know that they go door to door trying to prophesize or whatever the word is to like figure out to get you into the church and shit.
Well, only I know is they can have more than one wife. You don't drink. I mean, stuff like that. And then it's still same Christian or Catholic. I don't know. I mean, well, Catholic or Christian people, they have sex, right?
Of course. I mean, so it's like from my experience and all the people that I knew who were Catholic.
Well, they can marry, they have a sex.
They get married, they fuck, whatever. But even premarital sex, it's like, oh, it's a sin. You just go to confession and say, I fucked. And they say, well, we absolve you of that sin.
So
you
at
can
least,
get out of it.
So what this soaking thing?
It's a technicality. It's a loophole that you just put your penis in, let the vagina juices run over it, and then supposedly you are not a sinner.
I don't know. I'm glad I'm not the Mormon.
Yeah, me too. Shit. This is saying. Okay, let's just see the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, because there's a okay, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is a restorationist, non-tradition Christian domination belonging to Mormonism. The church is headquartered in the United States in Salt Lake City and has established congregations worldwide. Let's see, but what do they believe? What do they believe, Wikipedia? Oh, the church was founded in Western New York in 1830 by Joseph Smith during the Second Great Awakening. Under Smith's leadership, the church's headquarters moved to Ohio and Illinois. After his death, the majority of his followers sided with Brigham Young, who led the church to its current headquarters in Salt Lake City. Church theology includes the Christian doctrine of salvation through Jesus Christ and his atonement on behalf of mankind. The church's open canon 4 scripture texts: the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of the Great Peace. Other than the Bible, the majority of the church's canon consists of material the church believed to have been revealed by God to Joseph Smith. So this guy Joseph Smith got these prophecies and all this shit that he started teaching to the church. They believe that the church president is the modern-day prophet, seer, or revelator, and that Jesus Christ, under the direction of the Godfather, leads the church by revealing he will come back. So this guy John Smith got visions in the 1800s and wrote these other books, and then shared it with the Mormons and said, "Let's go to Ohio and fuck as many wives as we can." That sounds good.
Now, did they do incest?
Oh, they didn't say anything about incest, but I'm sure. I mean, there's incest everywhere. You go down the street, there's probably incest happening. Why do you think porn right now is all the stepbrother, stepsister? It's all incest. Everybody wants to fuck their family. Why? I don't know. I don't want to have sex with any of my family.
Well, I think go back to like a slavery time.
Okay.
And then I don't know if it's true or not. Roots and then those, I think African people, when they came here, well, then it's white people did it. It's like a dog breed.
Oh, God. Yeah, so they bred them.
So, instead of mix it, making mixed blood.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say this one tribe,
Yeah.
they have a high quality African, skin, nice color, good, proportion, beautiful female, muscle, manly guy. In order to keep that, just like a dog breed, you want a Doberman or, in order to keep bloodline
Pure or whatever.
pure bloodline. So they whole family, your brother, sister, they do so the blood doesn't mix up.
Jesus Christ.
That's
of Latter-day Saints. This is fucked up, Yuki. We started with soaking, and now we're on slave breeding.
But that's how I read something.
Right. So you think that the Mormons keep the bloodline?
Yeah, so they keep Mormon, same bloodline, no other blood,
outside
no
sources.
other outside source. Yeah.
No outside soaking either.
Yeah.
That's why they named the new Star Wars show Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
That fucking Dave Filoni be soaking. But okay, so we went a little off topic.
Yes.
But okay, so do I think that of course I think there's incest in all this shit. I mean, there's incest everywhere. Everywhere you look,
right.
There's incest. And it's fucked up. I mean, humans are fucking fucked up pieces of shit. And to think, like, you can't even just, like, in this soaking regard, somebody somewhere was like, I'm so fucked up about sex that I'm going to make this ridiculous loophole that I can't thrust, but I could just put it inside. Like, you really have to be mentally fucked up to be thinking that way.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I don't want to disparage it. I mean, I'm fucked up. I do a lot of fucked up shit. I put lemon in my Diet Coke. I mean,
right.
I'm fucking weird. I do a lot of weird shit. But I don't put my penis inside without thrusting. I want to thrust. Oh, I thrust. I'm the best humper on the planet.
Well, but the by mistake that could happen, let's say, when you baby, brother, sister separated, adopted this and that, and by accident, when they are grown up, fall in love.
Oh, God. Yeah, I've heard stories like that where...
that could happen.
It
Then,
happens.
your real brother, sister are sleeping together.
Ugh. Fucking Game of Thrones, man.
Is that the Game of Thrones?
Did you ever see Game of Thrones?
No, I don't watch them.
The whole inciting incident of that is that one of the kids of this family catches these two people fucking in their brother and sister. And then in order to keep the secret, they kill him and then things happen.
Now, is that the by accident or in order to keep the bloodline
No, they
pure?
just found each other attractive and started banging.
Oh, then they found out their brother and sister.
Well, no, they already knew. They didn't care that they were brother and sister. They just wanted each
Well,
other.
that's totally incest. Then.
Total incest. 100% incest, yeah. 100% pure incest. I don't like that new porn where it's like, oh, my brother, my sister, my mother, this and that and the other thing. Whatever happened to just fucking strangers? I mean, that's the shit. You want to walk in and fuck a stranger. You don't want to fuck your family.
Okay,
family has too much baggage.
Let's say this woman has a kid.
Yeah.
This man has a kid.
Yeah.
Then they remarry.
Yeah.
So kids are not related, right?
But they are
can
related through marriage, and you're supposed to take that. I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not related, so can they fall in love
I mean,
and
they
then
can.
marry?
Yeah, they can. Sure. I'm not saying they can't.
But then the paper, they're supposed
it's
to be
just,
brothers.
you're supposed to, like the Brady Bunch. You think they were all fucking each other? They were behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to do a lot of shit. That's fucked up, man. I think, didn't even the mom have the kid? Or...
Right, the Florence Henderson and then older guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't remember his name, but he was he wasn't the youngest one in Curls. I know that much.
Right.
But they had an affair, and then he also had an affair with the oldest girl. What's the oldest girl? Oh, the one who broke her nose with the football. Cindy? No, not Cindy. Cynthia's the youngest one. Wait, here's a story of a man named Brady who was living with 3 girls of his own. And I forgot. All right.
Okay,
anyway,
well,
they boned.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting because there was the family, the Brady Bunch, the most wholesome family on TV.
And then
behind
yeah,
the
too,
scenes.
right? The Florence Henderson kiss my mouth.
Yeah, you had a makeout session with Florence Henderson.
Yeah.
Did you taste it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
What'd she taste like?
Tastes like an old woman.
Oh, Yuki, come on.
No, tastes like a Florence Henderson.
Florence Henderson.
Yeah.
She was hot.
Yeah, well, she was old back then. Well, maybe 60s.
You could soak when you're 60s. You could soak until the
Soak.
day you die. Soaking.
Soaking, yes.
You ever hear that song, Stroking?
What?
I'm stroking. Stroking to the
Well,
east.
because you're too old
Stroking to the
so
west.
you have a
No, not have a
stroke.
stroke. I'm stroking. That's actually really funny. No, it's stroking. Who sang that? It used to be on the radio when I was a kid.
Huh.
Stroking. And but stroke means like the way that you stroke your cock inside of a so you're stroking.
Oh, stroke.
Stroking.
Okay.
But also you can stroke your cock but when
Right.
you're having masturbation by yourself. Yeah, I also don't like the fact that they're telling you can't masturbate. Why?
Who said
These
that?
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They're saying the masturbation's no good either. You can't smack it around.
What?
Yeah, why?
Yeah,
Wonder why. I mean, everybody comes out at some point in their lives and is just
Jesus is wrong.
that seems true in a lot of cases, unless he didn't preach this shit, and it's just people who take his preachings and teachings and morph it into this ridiculous shit like soaking. You think Jesus was like, "Thou must soak in order to not go to hell"? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then
He was friends with prostitutes. They weren't soaking; they were
right,
fucking.
they're fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was that? What, eye for an eye? That kind
Eye
of.
for eye, tooth for tooth. That's
Yeah.
the Old Testament.
Did he say that?
No.
Okay.
Jesus never wanted revenge. He said,
I thought he wanted the revenge.
no, he didn't want revenge. He said, "Love thy neighbor as you love yourself." Like he was the one who was all about compassion and forgiveness and all that stuff. No, Jesus's teachings weren't about revenge. No, that's the Old Testament. That's Moses. Moses was all about
Moses,
revenge. Yeah,
okay.
Moses was like, "Fuck the Pharaoh. I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up. I'm gonna part the sea and then drown his people." Well, Moses was a revenge. That's
Well,
a revenge.
Moses is a more human being then.
Yeah, no. I mean, Jesus is the Son of God, technically the embodiment of God in a human body. Moses was just the dude who was like, "Fuck this Pharaoh. He's making us slaves. We're gonna find our own promised land and the milk and honey and all that stuff." And then he found the 10
But
Commandments.
the Jesus talked to the God, right? I mean,
Jesus was God, so
no,
it gets
I mean,
very.
yeah, Moses talked to
Moses did get visions and things like that, the burning bush, and he got information from God, but it wasn't the way that Jesus did. Because Jesus, in Catholicism, it's very complicated about the Holy Ghost, Jesus, and God. They're all the same thing. They're all the Trinity, the unity, but it's all one.
Confused.
I know it's very confusing. So the Holy Ghost is the ghost of the holy. The Jesus is the man on earth, and then God is just the God. Like he's the overseer of all that stuff. But they're all one and the same. And none of them soak. They didn't like sex. Jesus was chaste.
Well, if you don't like sex, then how will the human race continues?
I don't know. That's the thing I don't understand about religion is they make it all naughty. Like a lot of times religion, or at least in the Bible, like sex is like frowned upon, but violence is kind of okay. It's weird, right? Shouldn't it be the opposite? Shouldn't like banging be nice, and shouldn't everybody just like prostitution? In my opinion, should be legal. And it should be like going to the doctor. It should be like, if I want to fuck and I can't because I'm a loser or whatever the fuck my reasoning is that I can't get laid, I should be able to pay a woman who is willing, or a man, whatever, who is willing to fuck me for a certain amount of money, and then they, pocket the money and they live their lives. It should be an actual job, I think. Because I want to go to the doctor and fuck.
Now, is there any prostitution job for
you?
no, I mean for disabled people or handicapped people.
Like, can they be prostitutes?
No, the prostitute sleep with those
Sure.
disabled people.
It should be anything. Anybody who wants to get some sex on should be able to go to a licensed brothel or office of a sex worker, discuss what they want, consent to the sex, and then fuck it, and then pay. That should be legal. But we're so fucked up that we'd rather go, oh, we got to soak. What?
Okay, I was reading this article, and then this guy, he's mentally disabled guy, and then he was living in institute or those mental
facility,
facility. Every weekend he can go home. So one time, the nurse or doctor asking like, okay, so every weekend you go home, what do you do weekend? And he goes, I'm putting it in my mother. So I said, what do you mean you put in your mother? That's because his mother wanted him to be a sex criminal. She was sleeping with him.
But why did she want him to be a sex criminal?
Because, the disabled people, but still you want to have a sex, right? Or jogging,
she didn't want him to be a sex criminal.
Right.
So the mother was putting out so that the kid wouldn't go crazy?
Right, so she was sleeping with him.
Oh, my God. That is the most fucked up thing that I think I've heard on this whole podcast.
But in the way it's fucked up, but isn't that the mother thinking like, well, I don't want my son to go raping everybody in the street.
Yeah, but the mother can. There are ways in this day and age that you can find a massage parlor. You can find a
right.
person
That's I think whoever heard that story, I think this person became a prostitute for disabled people.
Okay. Which I believe in wholeheartely. I think that anyone should be able to go and find whatever flavor of person that you want to make love to.
Yeah, that was, but article I was reading it, then I said, gee,
God. But incest is too far. That's like, it feels.
Well, of course,
it seems to me that it would be very
she became
disgusting.
pregnant.
What? The mother became pregnant?
Yeah, with his own mentally ill boy.
Oh no! Did she have it or did she get rid of it?
She got, well, she died later, but she had abortion, of course. She can't have a mentally ill baby.
Oh my Yuki, what kind of periodicals are you reading? Where are you getting this information? So, fuck are you reading?
I think I was reading in
Incest Daily?
Yeah, internet, news or something.
Right.
Yeah. But,
wow.
It happens, right? So,
I guess so. Look, there's so many fucking just like strange stories out there. And, who are we to judge in certain ways? But in other ways, there's just like obvious rules that you should never cross certain lines, I think. And I really feel that incest is one of them, not only because is it fucked up if you fuck in your family, but then if you have the kid, there's more of a chance for it to come out not right? It'll come out all deranged or
but
something.
Sometimes, you hear news, right? Even a couple of years ago, this guy kept your own daughter in the cage. And
what are you reading? Where you? I try to avoid all instances of shit like this because I don't want to pollute my brain with this information. Like he kept his daughter locked up in a basement.
Yeah, and then then she had his own father's baby.
Oh God,
that's sad.
What's interesting is that we started with soaking and ended in incest, but do you think that something, a concept like soaking, could lead people to be deranged in their sexual thoughts?
I could be wrong, but generally speaking, it's fucked up sex style.
I think it's a fucked up sex style. I mean, who are we? Like sex is weird in and of itself, but I think it's more weird to kill people than it is to lick a hole or something. I think that's my opinion.
But it shouldn't be, healthy, normal, fun thing to do.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we should just be, free love. Bring back the 60s, right?
Yeah, well...
No?
I think 80s in the stop because when
right, because the
old AIDS, came out.
The clap.
And then, there was no more one night stand. Like there was the time, you sleep, you meet a girl or you meet a guy.
Yeah.
And then sleep and then, and then next morning and then then, holy shit, I didn't ask her name or his name,
Oh, that was the 60s?
The time. See, that was the 70s, 80s, yeah. But then 80s, I think, maybe early 80s. But middle 80s, since AIDS or HIV, then, one night stand became a very dangerous
hard to
thing.
do.
To do. So...
why couldn't I be alive before AIDS?
That was a good times, right? 60s, 70s, those one night stand.
Sounds cool. You meet some groovy hippie chick and she's like, hey man, you want to smoke some reefer? And then we'll, and I say, yeah, sounds good to
right?
me. You got a friend too? She brings 2-3 friends and it's all a thing.
But it's a different time now, I think.
Yeah, now it's just... The internet is revealing the deepest, darkest secrets of all humanity. I mean, everything that is out there right now, it's just all out in plain sight, but you still have to dig to find these insane things.
But remember when we were young, when the boys, secretly, looking for Playboy or Penthouse, and then you do your business, and then. But now these days you go internet and you can see everything.
Anything you want.
Right?
I bet you there's porn that's soaking porn.
Yeah.
I bet you could find that. I know that there was one in my travels over the pornography in the internet. There's like a Mormon thing where it's like it's the stories about like these Mormon girls and guys and they all fuck or whatever, but I didn't see any soaking.
Oh, no soaking?
No.
But then remember, they don't do that anymore. But until like 5 years ago, Craigslist, there's you can...
Oh, misconnections and all that? Yeah.
Then, you connect and then, the call gotta show up in your door. I mean, right?
Yeah.
You don't even have to go, but... It's a different time, but I think some kind of thing, and then they cut that section out.
Look at this. Soaking porn.
What?
It's real. They have it.
They have it?
The soaking porn. Soaking. Pure taboo. Mormon couple soaking experiments end with accidental cream pie.
Accidental
cream pie.
Wait a minute.
That's a good band name.
Yeah, but why cream pie is accident? I mean...
Well, because I guess maybe the whole idea of soaking is not to have a cream pie. You just like have it in there and it feels good and then you leave and then you jerk off later.
Oh.
I think.
So you're not supposed to...
You're not supposed to... I don't think so. I mean, if they have an accidental cream pies soaking video.
But then what's the point?
I don't know.
So you don't make baby?
I mean, not unless you're married. Hey, look, soaking saga with swap stepsis. So not only is there soaking, you're right. It's related to incest. I think. I mean, people like this shit. Yeah. This says soaking saga with swapped stepsis. Oh my God, Yuki! It's all over the internet. This soaking.
I think it's a fucked up sex practice. I think so. Don't join the Mormon. Mormon is no good. Only good part is you can have more than one wife.
Yeah, you got a lot of wives, and then you bring all those wives together, and you have a party, and then
right. But I mean, you can't have sex. You just can soak.
No. If you're married, you could fuck like a crazy person.
Oh well.
Yeah. I think this is mostly a premarital thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was reading on that Wikipedia page. It said that some guy got kicked out of Brigham Young from the basketball team because he was soaking all over the place.
Oh my God!
Imagine you get kicked.
That's right, Brigham Young. They're good in basketball.
Yeah,
but they're
bad at soaking.
Bad. So yeah.
And the song that I was talking about, "Strokin'," is by Clarence Carter. Everybody look that song up. Clarence Carter, Stroking. And it's got 11 million views on YouTube.
Stroke, you mean this?
No, stroking, I think not jerking off. Like he's stroking inside like he's stroking in the vagina. Because he says, I'm stroking to the east, I'm stroking to the west, I'm stroking to the girl that I love best. I'm stroking. So he's stroking. Or maybe he is jerking off. I don't know.
Well, instead of hand, you
stroke in the woman.
Vagina.
Yeah. You masturbate with the vagina sometimes.
But isn't that the same thing, the sex?
Fucking. Yeah, he should have just called it fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good song though. It's a nice song. Here, let's look on Twitter and see if there's any information about soaking. Let's see if people are fighting about soaking the way that they're fighting about the flat earth. Soaking. Let's see. Let's see. Just a girl and her bump getting soaking wet. Oh no, pregnancy. I mean, I'm fine with pregnant, but I don't want to see pregnant porn right now. I'm talking about soaking. How does pregnant porn have to do anything with that? I mean, oh my, so tired of soaking through my panties when I'm literally not even doing anything.
Well, soaking, that's the getting wet? So?
Yeah, she's saying that she's so tired of soaking through her panties when she's literally not even doing anything sexual. So she's just saying that she's always wet.
Always soaking
She's
wet.
soaking wet. She is just wetter than, and that's
how? I mean,
she's just always horny.
Horny.
Oh, there's a lot of soaking about wet pussies. This one is saying, I'm so horny, my pussy is soaking, and then it has the crying emoji. That's at babylove8829. So there's a lot of people. Oh. Just had the best orgasm I've ever had. My whole hand was soaking wet by the end of it. Fuck.
She used the finger?
Yeah, she's fingering herself. Fuck, I need to try touching myself standing up more often.
What the heck? Is that
This is Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Dude, it's like the Triple X internet news.
Internet news. You just type in the word soaking, and then you get it on Twitter, and it gives you the top results. Here's one. This doesn't have anything to do with anything about sex. 2 writers who were very cruel to me are having moments, and I need you all to know that I'm not being silent because of my immense grace and kindness, but rather because revenge, like a hoagie, is best served long and after soaking in its own juices for a day or two. Soaking. She's soaking in her revenge.
So soaking is really, really sexual.
Yeah, man. Soaking's really sexual. You're gonna soak in the juice,
Yeah.
I don't know. So, then you could soak in the sun. You ever hear that song by Sheryl Crow? I'm gonna soak in the sun. That means that she's outside soaking with her lover in the sunshine.
Oh, so it's really sexual.
Yeah, Sheryl Crow wrote a Mormon love song.
Is she Mormon?
No, but she had some Mormon soak with this boy outside in the sun. Soak in the sun.
Soaking.
I'm gonna soak in the sun. Oh, look at this one. Soaking and smoking. That's what this woman's doing. She's in a bathtub smoking some reefers and soaking in the thing.
So is that soaking, she's masturbating or she's peeing or what?
No, she's just in the bathtub smoking a J naked, and it's just like some people like to watch that shit. I'm down. Whatever. It's fun. I love it when my favorite movies make me soaking wet. If your face isn't soaking wet, did you even suck his cock? They're asking a lot of interesting soaking questions here.
Yeah.
The internet is something else.
Huh.
I wish I was soaking some dick right now. Oh, this woman says this, and she's that nympho. THAAT. Nympho. There's a lot of porn on Twitter.
I can't believe it's not even porno. The site, right? It's just
Twitter.
Twitter,
I
right?
just wrote soaking, the word soaking, and it came up like everybody's fingering, blasting
So
themselves.
sex is everywhere.
Sex is everywhere you look. Everywhere you look, there's a heart and somebody who needs you. So Yuki, when's your next soaking session? You got somebody you soak? Won't you want
I don't
somebody
know.
to soak?
I may have to go,
I know what you're saying. You're gonna have to go another state to soak. All right. Well, that was soaking. Sorry, we got a little dark in places, but also horny. I mean, the whole thing was a roller coaster ride.
Right.
My cock got hard, soft, sideways. It was a wild ride, Yuki, today.
That was wild,
Yeah. All right. Well, we want to thank you all for joining us. Maybe you won't ever join us again after this episode.
But I mean, in a way, it's not just sexual. It's about religion. It's about the Mormon. And something, we're not familiar with.
No, we're not familiar. And of course, if we're not familiar with something, we trash it. Right?
Well,
we destroy it.
Only I can say is I'm really happy nothing to do with the Mormon.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I fuck, I'm gonna thrust. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna backflip. I'm gonna sideways. I'm grinding. You ever do circles? You gotta do circles, Yuki. You gotta do the twist. You know how you do a hula hoop.
Yeah.
That when you get your thighs. Yeah. Sometimes I go like and I do the circles.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm really good in bed. Anybody wants to find out? Just soak me a call. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Just joking. I love you, Liv Sheck. You're my favorite woman in the world. I love you. Bye.
Yuki and John's entry of a birth.
Because of the humper, whatever.
That's right. So, okay, Yuki. So let's set this up because hello, everybody. We're back at the buffet once again. Yuki's in Japan. I'm in Astoria, Queens. Don't come looking for me because you ain't gonna find me because I hide. I don't leave my house because the world is a fucked up place. But let's talk about something. This is the first time, Yuki, that we've ever done a sequel podcast. This is a sequel, okay?
A sequel. We never did. First time.
First time we've ever done a part 2, right?
Remember when we went to see the movie when the bar, somebody says...
okay, yes. Yes, let's start it. So we did an episode a while, not too long ago, but it was about soaking. Now, let's bring the people up to speed about what soaking is, because there might be people out there who, so for instance, there's probably people in the world who watched The Empire Strikes Back first and didn't watch Star Wars. So they had to then go back. So why don't we give a quick recap in case somebody is coming to Soaking 2, Jump Humpers, and they don't know what soaking is. So soaking, how can you explain soaking?
It's an inside. I mean, it's a sex. And then you inside it, but no movement.
Okay, so you insert the penis into the vagina and you just sit there. You don't thrust.
Right.
You don't hump.
No.
You just
no
let
hump,
it.
No
movement.
No movement.
Yeah, and you just let it soak inside the vagina juices, and then you pull out, and that's soaking. So that's all you're supposed to do. And for some reason, Mormons consider that a loophole. And they don't consider it actual sex. That it's just like soaking. You're just and it's more acceptable than actual fucking.
I say if you do it right.
Yeah, do it right, baby. You can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it. You can do it tonight. So Yuki, you originally were told about soaking by a fellow named Fletcher, right? Fletcher.
Right, Fletcher, yes.
And he told you when? He on the set of Shakespeare's Shakespeare?
Remember that we went dinner after the shoot in the New Jersey.
Oh, okay. So, right. So, and he explained what soaking was.
Right. And then he was sitting next to me. And then he was talking about the soaking. Yeah.
Okay, so what was your reaction to soaking? Could you not believe it? You couldn't believe your ears?
Yeah, first I said, what the soaking? And then he explained to me, like, well, what kind of, I mean, no movement? Like, so what's the point? Then, as you know, I'm not a really religious person. So I don't know about the Mormon or, I mean, I just didn't know. So I thought that was funny. Then we start laughing, but he said that was a serious business for them. And then, so that's how it started.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, because I didn't really know what it was until you told me. And then I remembered that I probably had heard something like that, but I put it out of my mind because it was so ridiculous that I never thought about it again. But then when you
Right.
brought it up, I was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck is that?" Like I agree with you. If you're gonna do it right. Like if you're actually gonna put your penis inside of a vagina, you got to start
Right.
humping, right?
Right.
You got to
Otherwise, you could do same thing in the tofu.
just shove your dick in the tofu, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, you could do the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah. If it's
What's
gonna
the
be that
difference?
kind of party, I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potatoes, you know?
Yeah,
That old quote from the Beastie Boys record, and probably from another record, but yeah, you can just stick your dick in anything at that point.
right. You know, if there's no movement, then if you don't do right, could be anything. Doesn't have to be your vagina.
Yeah. So then flash forward to we did an episode on soaking, and we got into a lot of different topics about the
Right.
soaking process. Why is soaking, who is soaking, where is soaking, when is soaking. And
Right. Right.
that day, that very day that we recorded the soaking episode, we went out that night to go and see Eli Roth's Thanksgiving in the movie
Right.
theater. We went near my apartment, and we met up with some people. We met up with Reeves Elliott, who is he works on all sorts of stuff. That he worked at Troma for a little bit, on like Shakespeare's Shitstorm. He worked on The Last Drive-In. We also met with Jesse, our friend from the Museum of Moving Image, and Rocco
Right.
and his partner. And it was a really great time. We went to see Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. What do you think about Eli Roth's Thanksgiving, by the way?
Remember, I didn't like it, and I felt sleep. So I felt sleep. Then,
You fell asleep during Thanksgiving?
yeah, you
That's what
didn't know.
I didn't know you fell asleep. That's what you usually do at
Yeah,
a real Thanksgiving, but in the movie you're supposed to stay awake, Yuki.
uh, and then I knew that was Dempsey. His character was.
Oh, spoiler! Spoiler!
Um,
People who are listening may not know that we won't say it, but you know what, Yuki? You're right. It was so obvious. And
Obvious, right? That was so obvious from the
yeah,
beginning.
I liked Thanksgiving. I liked a lot of it. I liked the riot scene at the beginning with the Black Friday. I liked some of the
Right.
kills. I thought some of the characters were good. And I really liked the kill where he puts the woman in the oven.
Mm.
That was so fucked up to me because I was sitting there thinking in my head, I'm like, if you were in that situation where you were locked in an oven and covered in oil, and it's a small oven too, because I'm claustrophobic. So it's a small oven, you're covered in oil, the fucking heat's coming on. It's gonna be at least a half hour before you're really dead. So that's the slowest, most excruciating, painful death, or one of. And so that really fucked me up. And I was like, oh, but then after that, the dinner scene was great. And then the final third of the movie was kind of not as good. But I had a good time with it. So anyway,
Okay.
before we went to see that film, we all met up at a bar and we discussed, oh, what'd you guys do today? Oh, we recorded a bunch of episodes for the podcast buffet, and one of them was soaking. And Reeves said, oh, did you guys talk about jump humpers? And we said, no, what the fuck is a jump humper? Turns out it's a big deal in the soaking community. And it's a loophole at, just like soaking is a loophole to fuck, jump humping is a rule to fuck like a porn star. It's a loophole. So what happens with jump humping is you have your beloved woman who you want to soak with. You get your penis hard, you slide it into the vagina, and you soak. Then you have a friend come in, jump on the bed, and that means that the fucking jumping on the bed is how you get to hump without actually humping. So it's a loophole. So you're fucking without fucking.
That's true.
It's kind of interesting that they found a loophole. The jump humper is a very important part to the soaking process because otherwise, like you said, What's the point of soaking if you just put it in and sit there and then you can't really move around? But the other person moving, technically the two of you who are soaking are not moving. The jump humper's doing all the work.
Does he get
Genius.
paid?
What? Yeah, I wonder what the base salary of a jump humper is. I hope it's at
So-
least $20 an hour.
you hire your friend or
Sure.
even stranger.
Or a
Hey,
stranger.
you know,
Yeah, come on in and jump
come
hump
on
for
in.
me. Yeah.
I'm soaking tonight. So come in 8 o'clock and then you want to be jump humper? Yeah, here's the $20.
Or, hey, look, Mormons, obviously, if you have a Mormon friend who's soaking, you also are like probably pretty horny and want to soak too. So you say, hey, if I jump hump for you, will you jump hump for me? And just like, yeah, man, we'll be the jump humping buddies. So they might do it for free, Yuki. This might be a free thing.
Now, my question is jump humper is not really inserting his penis to the woman, right?
The jump humper does not touch the people, as far as I know. The jump humper gets on the bed next to you and jumps up and down on the bed so that the bed bounces, so that in turn, the bed bouncing will make the two soakers bounce. And then when the two soakers bounce, they can't help but kind of hump each other. So they're jump humping.
So jump humper basically making two soaker like moving then.
Yeah, he's the one who causes the motion of the ocean. So, or so they say. You know, you got the motion of the ocean. It doesn't matter how big your penis is; it's the motion of the ocean.
Now, so is he naked or does he have
Now
clothes?
that is a great fucking question, because I started to think about it. Jump humping, in and of itself, could be its own fetish. Like that, like you could get addicted to jump humping. And so I, in my head, picture there's all different kinds of jump humper. You have the one jump humper who's very religious, who must stay clothed. Some jump humpers might even keep their own socks on. They don't even take their socks off. They have their socks and their slacks and their tucked in white shirt, and they come in all buttoned up and they just jump on the bed as a nice service to their friend, and then they leave. Then you could have the next level of jump humper who comes in with the fucking sexy lingerie on, guy or girl, whatever, they wear their sexy lingerie and do the jump humping for them, which, you know, when you're getting soaking and you could turn around and see the jump humper in the nice lingerie, it could be even more of a turn on.
But still, those actions aren't really threesome. It's different, right?
It's closer than I've ever come to a threesome. This lucky bastards. I want somebody to jump hump for me. I want to be I would like to try jump humping. Yuki, can you soak so I could jump hump?
What kind I'm not the Mormon though. See, so
let's convert just so we can find out what it's like.
Do you know any Mormon girl?
No, I never met. I think I met a Mormon, but I wasn't sure. They walked up to me on the street and was like, "Would you come to church with us one day?" And they were all dressed up in the fucking button downs, and they looked more like a cult. And I said, "No, I'm good. I don't believe in the church."
Oh, I think you told me that story once.
Yeah.
So
I was
maybe
like,
next time you could say, "Can I soak you?" Then I go to church with you.
yeah, that's good. Next time he says, "You guys want to come to church?" and say, "Only if we can soak, and I'm your jump humper. I want to be your jump humper." That would be me. Yuki, if you were a jump humper, what would you wear?
I don't know what I would do, but in my mind, I think wearing clothes doesn't make any sense.
So you would be
I feel so right.
So you would be a naked jump humper, like your cock would be flapping up and down while you jumping.
Yeah, because the condition wise, if you two people are naked and then soaking, if you have clothes, it doesn't look right. Something wrong with the picture. If one guy has clothes, No.
Nobody's taking pictures, Yuki. These are Mormons. They can't even fuck. They're not taking pictures. So if you're just jumping
Okay,
on the
no, but still, that is the picture. There's the scene. Nobody's taking a picture, but there is a scene,
right, so you got to
and
set the
then
scene.
right. So I don't feel right if one guy is wearing clothes.
So as a
So
jump humper, you would set the mood. So not only are you the jump humper, you're the mood setter. So you would come in
yeah,
completely nude, right? Nothing on. You would come in nude.
then it just doesn't look right. All of them are naked.
So let's set the scene, right? I'm soaking with a Mormon girl. No offense to Liz, this is a fake fantasy, right? So I'm soaking with a Mormon broad, and
Right.
so I'm sitting there, and it's great. This is I'm a virginal Mormon, young man, and I've never had it
Right.
inside of a vagina before, and I'm sitting there, I'm soaking. I'm like, this is so king cool, so fucking cool, so king fucking
Cool.
cool.
Yeah.
And then I hear the door open, the door creaks, and I look behind
Right.
me, and there you are, just
Yes.
completely naked. You are more naked than the day you were born. You are your cock is flapping in the wind.
But now on my second thoughts, it's kind of scary, huh? Because you soaking, your butt facing me. Then if I'm naked, and then I'm on you,
Well, you're not
my
on me, so
penis.
you would be at the edge of the bed jumping, but you're right. There is a danger that the jump humper, if he were naked and starts to get a little aroused or a lot aroused in your
Right.
case, could fall and then accidentally enter into
Yeah,
my
your ass, right?
yeah, you could fall into my ass, and then you and I would be soaking.
Yeah.
Well, what do you call
So
it when it's in the butt? Browning? You're browning the meats?
brown.
You're browning me.
That could happen by accident. You never know, right?
You never
If
know.
that's a little scary, but
But what if okay,
or
so let's continue with the scenario. You come in, I turn around and I look, and you're sitting there with your cock flapping in the wind. And what would you
right.
say anything, or would you just get to business? Would you say like, uh, "Hey guys, I'm Yuki Nakamura, and I'm your jump humper," or would it be would you be? Is it professional, or do you get sexy? Do you say you motherfuckers are about to get the jump hump of your life? Like what? How would you do it?
I think they should know I'm coming, so there's no introduction.
Okay, so
But
we already know. Okay,
that
okay.
part maybe a little bit like a threesome. It's like a sexy talk.
So what would you say to me? Well, because I'm soaking, I got I got it in, and I did it, and I'm keeping the boner, but I'm not moving. I
Or
can't
maybe,
move.
yeah, maybe I could use the line from the erotica book.
Oh, well, all right, say it, say it. What would you say to me? You and I lock eyes.
Slow thing. I'm
Uh,
gonna go slow.
you see, my jump humping is about to make some water sluice off your asshole. Yeah, it's gonna this my jump humping's gonna be sluicing down your buttocks. Yeah. Okay,
But
so then how do you walk over to the bed? Do you walk over all sexy, like, or do you like tweak your nipples first? Do you smack your cock around? What do you do?
well, I don't know. You guys may be too busy, right?
Well, no, because I'm okay. So I was busy. I got the soaking. I got into the soaking, like all that process. I got hard without her touching
Yeah, but
me.
the what point you insert? Before me or after
Well, I would
me
say
coming?
in my ideal situation, I would soak, and then you would walk in afterwards, and then the jump humping will begin. And I'm not saying I want to trick the girl. I just want to say when I'm getting myself prepared, I got to get myself hard because she can't, blow
Right.
me or anything. So I want that to be private. I want that to be me and her. And, it'll be
Mm.
special. And then we look into each other's eyes. And as I enter, it's so exciting. And I might even first because I'd never had a vagina before. But then once we get the soaking underway, that's when I want you to come in because I don't want you to see because that's intimate, that's like special.
Well, then that's the case. You really have to hire. Then you have to direct.
Oh yeah,
How
I
to
would
jump
direct
up.
my soaking experience, absolutely.
And then you have to tell like when to come in.
Well,
Right?
okay, so then we'd have a signal and I'd say I'm soaking. That would be the signal. I would just be like, I'm soaking, and then as soon as I say that, you open the door.
Right.
Okay.
And then coming
Well,
in.
okay, then you say I'm gonna sluice.
Through
I'm gonna sluice your caboose.
the caboose. Now, I just thought about it. Then I like you under the woman on top.
Oh,
So I'm
see. Oh, so you
that,
want the woman on top when soaking.
yeah. So
Oh.
then I don't mind by accident.
See, that's better for me. Okay, so now you're see, this is why you're a good jump humper. You already have made my experience as a soaker much better because I was thinking that I was on top, and it's already bad enough when I'm on top because I'm like a fucking
Right.
barbarian, and I'm very hairy, and I feel bad for any women that have ever been underneath me. But if I'm on the bottom and she gets
Right.
on top, and then we
Right.
soak, then you come in as the jump humper.
Right.
That means not only am I soaking, but her titties are in my face bouncing.
Right.
Genius.
Yeah.
You are probably one of the best.
Maybe then I could grab her tits too, no? Can I do that?
You know what? That's a good question because why not? I mean, you're not putting your penis inside of anything. You're just touching a titty.
Yeah. And then by accident, if my penis stick in her ass by accident, maybe I don't mind.
DP jump pump and soaking. DP soaking. That's good. Double penetration soaking.
Yeah.
So you could brown her in the rectal cavity, and I could soak, and then you could just jump up and down. This is amazing. This is why that's why I want you on my side in a lot of endeavors because you always make it better.
Well, I don't know about that, but thank you. Yeah, just try to be, the logically correct.
Okay, this is very logical. You're like the Spock of jump humping. So when you are jump humping, you've said some sexy things like I'm gonna sluice all over your caboose.
Yes.
Do you say anything while you're jump humping? Like I think I can, or something like that. I mean, just like a motto.
Yeah, I don't know what I want to say, but I want her to say more, harder, harder.
That's good. Yeah, she should jump hump harder, jump humper, harder,
Yeah,
higher.
yeah, something like that. That makes us more exciting, right?
I think so because yeah, okay. But I think you should maybe also what would be fun is if a jump humper would sing some songs and get some rhythms going, Like feel the beat of the rhythm of the night, dance until the morning. Like you could bounce forget about the words on your mind. You could leave it all behind. And you just
Rhythm of the night, yeah.
yeah, jump humping to the best of the 80s. It's like let's hear it for the boy. Going up and down. Oh my God, that's Yuki. I could already picture you being an amazing jump humper. Now, when you're jump humping Yuki and it all ends, like it's obvious that either one or both of the soakers has climaxed, right? And it's over. What happens at the end? How do you make your exit? Oh, do you say you guys did a great job? Do you congratulate each other? Do you give each other a kiss? Like how do you end a jump humping session?
I don't know about the kiss, but at least hug. And then
oh, that's so sweet. You would hug the soakers?
Yeah. And then I will absolutely make a next appointment before leave the room.
I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Jump pumping again. But so you would hug the soakers. That is the nicest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, because we're a team.
We're a team. We are a soaking team.
Team.
Oh my God. And then then you walk out, and then what do you do? Do you have like a business card? Like, how do we get back in touch with you? What's your jump pumping
Oh, I
connection?
think that time, I mean, they know my, information, phone and then address, and then, we do, what do we do next time? When do we do, that kind of stuff,
Incredible. What a fucking you are amazing. You're the best jump pumper in the business, like I said. So what you want to hear something weird? Wikipedia actually has entries on jump pumping. It says
What?
it says here related practices to soaking. And one of the related practices, and there's actually other related practices. I'll read those in a second, but jump pumping is described as jump pumping. Soaking is sometimes accompanied by jump pumping, in which a third person is invited to bounce on the bed or to push on the mattress from below. Oh my God, wait a second. That's a new form of jump pumping. So not only can you jump on the bed, you can go under the mattress and push from below.
Push them. Oh,
But that's not really a jump humper. That's a bounce.
that's
What would you call that? Like a
the mattress pusher.
sure, a mattress pusher, a pussy pusher.
Mattress lifter or what?
Yeah, mattress lifter, pussy pusher, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could push on the mattress from below for a couple who is engaged in soaking, thus generating motion for them. Here it
That's
said.
more work.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Like.
First of all, you don't want to know what's on the fucking everybody's bed. It's just like dust, and you got to clean under the bed. That seems like a lot more work than just getting on the bed and bouncing around and shit, you know.
Right.
Plus, the jumping on the bed is a lot more fun. It seems like.
Yeah. I mean, the jumping on the bed, all the kids do that. Pillow fight, but nobody goes under the bed.
Yeah, I don't want to go. Yeah, I don't want a mattress pusher. I want an actual jump humper. I want somebody who's going to bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, this external source of motion allegedly absolves the soaking couple from the responsibility for any genital movement. So that's the loophole in the faith.
So it's really the term. I mean, correct term, like a formal term.
Yeah, it's on Wikipedia, and it actually says jump humping. And I would think that a jump humping person would be a jump humper. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? And here, the next thing it says here is provo pushing, Provo pushing. And it's defined as the jump hump assistant has been termed the bed jumper or the Provo pusher after Provo, Utah, home of Brigham Young. Other definitions of Provo push refer to it as clothed or unclothed, non-penetrative dry humping, or sexual frottage between church members. So the Provo pusher is named after a place in Utah where Brigham Young University is located. Yuki, you're the Tokyo pusher. Okay, and then there's one more thing that's here that's under related practice. This is soaking, and this is called durfing. 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 And that durfing is described as dry humping between church members. Dry humping. So that's just dry humping? Dry humping is like when you're clothed and you're like, making out or whatever with somebody with and you like with clothes and you start humping and rubbing and thrusting, but you're still clothed. So durfing, that's what durfing is. That's not as exciting as jump pumping. I kind of want to try this whole jump humping thing, Yuki. I got to be honest. You know how fun that could be?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest?
I know. It sounds like
weird. How weird could you get? I mean, Brigham Young University. Yeah. Find what?
We should go Utah.
You want to go to Utah?
The Mormon girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yuki and
모험가.
John's jump humping buffet.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can apply to be a jump humper in some sort of way, like, or does the jump humper? Here's a question: does the jump humper have to be Mormon? Because the soakers
Oh,
have to be Mormon. They that's why they're soaking in the
yeah,
first place.
right. They're soaking, yeah, because
But
they have to be.
but the jump humper
But,
could be whatever, a Buddhist. It doesn't
or
matter.
anything, right? Doesn't matter, right? As long as do the job.
Yeah, anything. It could be any walk of life could be a jump humper. I don't think you need to be a Mormon in order to jump hump.
I think so. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's well. The maybe we should find a Mormon couple,
You know
young
what? We
Mormon
should.
couple.
Any young well, not too young, Yuki. This is an adult show. So any
Well,
Mormon people who are let's say
listening.
19 and older, just in case.
Okay, 19 older.
19 and older who want to, like, we're not asking to do anything like nefarious. We just want you to soak, which is acceptable in the Mormon faith, and then Yuki will jump hump for you and we'll film it.
Yeah.
And then we can see what happens. Maybe there'll be some some musical numbers and discussions of things afterwards.
Yeah.
What do you eat after you jump hump?
Oh. Well, three of us eating, right? There could be pizza and beer. No?
So we've finished. We've brought the soaking to completion. The jump humper leaves, orders the pizza, gets the beer, and then the couple cleans themselves off, comes out, and then you guys just have a party? Pizza party?
Yeah, then they're excited more than do more humping, do more soaking.
After the beer.
Yeah.
But in that case, we'll have to be 21 Mormon, 21-year-old Mormons. So any 21-year-old
Oh.
Mormons who want to have Yuki jump hump for you and then have a pizza and beer party, hit us up.
Right.
Yuki will be your Provo pusher and your pizza pusher.
And then you mean the cameraman?
Yeah, I'll be the cameraman and I'll provide some direction. I'll say, no, you can't. We don't want the man on top. We want the woman on top. That's the way Yuki likes to soak.
Yeah.
This is the Yuki Nakamura jump humping special.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was soaking to jump humping.
Okay.
What do you think?
Already
Yuki?
40 minutes?
Well, not 40. We got about 30 minutes, but this is a follow-up, so it doesn't have to be as long. Any final thoughts on soaking or anything else, Yuki?
No, that the jump humper is really surprising, and then I never thought about it's like a real thing. It's not even in the dictionary. I didn't know.
And when you say dictionary, that's not a pun, right? Dick, because you soak the dick
No.
in the pussy. Oh.
Dictionary. I mean, it's in the internet, and then it's like it's amazing.
It is amazing. And Yuki, I would jump hump for you for free. I won't charge.
Okay, well, I do that for you too, free.
Great,
Yeah.
great. And just like pizza, I like that. And it's so sweet that you would hug the person and then give them pizza and beer.
Do that, yeah. But
nice...
no pizza, yeah. Just a hug.
What a nice guy. All right. Well, thank you to all of our listeners. We thank you to all of our Patreon subscribers. I mean, it's amazing that these people stick with us in all this time. And even though some of our posting has slowed down since you've been in Japan, it's going to start to pick back up again. And we have no plans to close up the buffet. We're going to keep doing this because it's so much fun and we get to have these stupid conversations. And it's just an amazing time. Anybody out there who has any suggestions on bizarre topics jump humping, somebody we'll name names when the time comes, but somebody suggested strip clubs. That would be a great episode. Yeah. And then somebody else suggested weird hobbies. So, and I looked
Oh.
up a list of weird hobbies, and there's some weird fucking hobbies. If you
Weird.
thought jump humping was a weird hobby, wait till you hear the rest of these. All right, so Yuki, when are you coming back?
We can talk about April 4th.
All right, April 4th, Yuki, we're gonna see each other in person again. I can't wait. We may even do another session like this on Zoom.
Right.
Yeah, we'll be in touch. But anyway, thank
Maybe-
you all.
maybe we can do a couple more times. Yeah?
A couple
because
more times
we will-
before you get back. Exactly. I like that. Well, you have yourself a good jump humping day, Yuki. And
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon, and I'll give you a hug when I see you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Take care.
All right,
Stay
bye.
safe.
Yuki and John.